Have you ever felt like you're fighting a war you didn't sign up for? Like life's throwing punches, deadlines piling up, people playing games behind your back, your own dreams slipping away, and you're just dodging, barely hanging on? Do you lie awake at night, heart pounding, wondering why you keep getting outplayed, why the world feels like a battlefield where everyone else knows the rules but you? Maybe you've been burned by a friend's betrayal, outmaneuvered at work, or stuck battling your own doubts, feeling like you're losing ground. That ache in your chest, that fire in your gut, it's not weakness. It's a signal. It's your soul screaming, I'm ready to fight smarter. I'm ready to win. What if you had a battle plan? A set of strategies to turn chaos into opportunity, to navigate life's wars, whether it's a toxic boss, a shattered goal, or the struggle to become who you're meant to be? That's the raw, unshakable power of the 33 Strategies of War by Robert Greene. This book isn't about violence, it's about mastering the art of strategy, outsmarting obstacles, and claiming the life you deserve. Today, we're diving deep into its wisdom, not by quoting pages, but by unpacking its ideas through stories, real-world tools, and honest talk, like I'm strategizing with a friend who's ready to rise. We'll explore how to stay sharp, build alliances, and fight for what matters. So, grab a seat, take a deep breath, and let's arm ourselves for the battles ahead. Because you're not a victim, you're a warrior waiting to strike. Why does this book matter? Because life is a battlefield, whether you're facing a rival, a system, or your own fears. Without strategy, you're swinging blind. I read this book during a low point, trapped in a job where I felt like a pawn, watching others play politics while I struggled. Greene's ideas were like a torch in the dark, showing me how to stay calm, plan my moves, and take control. This isn't just a book, it's a weapon for anyone ready to fight smarter, not harder. That's why we're here, to hand you that weapon and show you how to wield it. Greene's book lays out 33 strategies, so I've distilled them into 5 core themes that capture their heart. Each theme is a tool to win your battles, packed with stories, reflections, and practical steps, like we're plotting strategy over a late-night drink. Let's dive in. Theme 1: Forge a strategic mindset. First up, your mind is your command center. Greene says strategy starts with how you think. If you're impulsive, emotional, or paralyzed by fear, you're already losing. A strategic mindset is calm, clear, and always 3 steps ahead, turning chaos into a chessboard where you control the moves. Take my friend Sophia, a project manager at a tech startup. Her team was a mess, missed deadlines, clashing egos, a boss who micromanaged. Sophia was stressed, snapping at her team, ready to quit. But quitting was a reaction, not a strategy. She took a breath, stepped back, and reframed the chaos. Instead of fighting her boss, she studied his priorities, efficiency, results. She streamlined her team's reports, made them shine, and presented them calmly. Instead of yelling at her team, she held one-on-one meetings to understand their blocks. Within months, her team was hitting targets, her boss backed off, and she got a raise. Sophia didn't change the battlefield, she changed her mind. Greene's point is that a disciplined mind is your greatest asset. Life will throw curveballs, betrayals, setbacks, surprises, but if you stay cool and plan your moves, you'll turn obstacles into opportunities. It's not about being cold, it's about being sharp, like a general who sees the whole field. Real life story, I learned this during a family feud. My cousins were arguing over an inheritance, and I was caught in the middle, furious and ready to pick a side. But I paused, asked, "What's my goal?" I wanted peace, not drama. So, I listened to both sides, stayed neutral, and suggested a mediator. It worked, they calmed down, and I stayed out of the crossfire. That pause saved me months of stress. Another story, my neighbor, Raj, was a freelancer who kept losing clients to competitors. He'd panic, underbid, and burn out. He started thinking strategically, studied his best clients, saw they valued reliability, and focused on delivering early. He stopped reacting to every loss and built a reputation. Now he's booked solid. His mindset was his edge. How to apply it? Try the pause and plan method. When you're stressed, like Sophia with her team, take 5 minutes to breathe and ask, what's my goal? What's one smart move? Sophia focused on her boss's priorities. I chose mediation. Raj prioritized reliability. Write your goal and one action on a sticky note, keep it visible. Another tip, do a mindset check-in. Each morning, spend 2 minutes visualizing your day. Picture challenges and how you'll stay calm. I did this before a big meeting, and it kept me steady when my boss grilled me. Also, read one page of a strategy book, like Sun Tzu's Art of War, weekly. It's like training your brain for battle. Try these for a week, you'll feel like a tactician. Theme 2, study your opponents. Next, know your enemy. Greene says every battle has an opponent, a rival, a system, even your own bad habits. To win, you need to understand their motives, strengths, and blind spots. Knowledge is your reconnaissance. My colleague, Tara, got schooled in this. She was pitching for a leadership role at her nonprofit, up against a coworker, Evan, who was all smiles and promises. Tara thought her track record would win, but Evan got the job. Why? He knew the board's priorities, publicity, donors, and tailored his pitch with flashy metrics. Tara was blindsided. For her next chance, she got smart. She researched her competition, talked to board members, and learned they wanted innovation. She crafted a bold, data-driven proposal. She won the next role, not by luck, but by knowing her opponent. Greene's idea is that ignorance is defeat. Whether it's a coworker, a market, or your own procrastination, study what you're up against. Their patterns, how they act, what they avoid, reveal how to outplay them. It's like being a spy in your own life. Real-life story, I faced this with a tough client. They kept rejecting my designs, and I was frustrated, thinking they were just picky. Then I studied them, saw they valued simplicity over flash. I simplified my next pitch, and they loved it. Knowing their why saved the contract. Another friend, Lila, lost a scholarship to a classmate who networked with the judges. Lila learned her lesson. For her next application, she researched the panel, tailored her essay to their values, and won. How to apply it? Do a recon mission. For a challenge, like Tara's promotion or my client, list what you know about your opponent. What do they want? What's their weakness? Tara saw Evan's flash hid weak substance. I saw my client's love for clean lines. Write it down, then plan one move to leverage it. Another tip, ask questions. If it's a person, talk to mutual contacts. If it's a system, research it online. Lila asked a teacher about the scholarship judges. I googled my client's past projects. Also, watch for tells. Notice body language or habits. Evan's loud pitches showed insecurity. Try this with a current rival or obstacle, you'll spot their weak points. Theme 3, forge powerful alliances. Greene also emphasizes alliances. No warrior wins alone. Strategic partnerships, with colleagues, mentors, even unlikely allies, give you strength, insight, and leverage. But choose carefully, or you'll be tied to a sinking ship. My friend Marcus, a startup founder, nailed this. His app was struggling, low funds, no buzz. He was grinding solo, burning out. Then he partnered with a local influencer who loved his product. Marcus gave her free access, she promoted it to thousands. Downloads spiked, and investors noticed. Marcus didn't just pick anyone, he chose someone whose audience aligned with his app and whose energy matched his hustle. That alliance was his turning point. Greene says alliances are like bridges, they carry you forward, but a weak one collapses. Build them with people who share your vision and bring value, not drama or betrayal. Real-life story, I saw this in my own career. I was freelancing, struggling to get clients. I teamed up with a graphic designer, Emma. We pitched together, she did visuals, I did strategy. Our combined skills landed bigger gigs than either of us could alone. Another example, my cousin, Priya, was a baker who allied with a cafe. They sold her cakes, she advertised their coffee. Both grew. Her choice of a reliable partner was key. How to apply it: map your allies. List 3 people who could help with a goal: a mentor, a peer, a contact. Reach out with a clear ask, like Marcus did with the influencer. I emailed Emma with a joint pitch idea. Priya offered the cafe free samples. Another tip: give first. Offer a skill or favor before asking. Marcus gave free app access, I helped Emma with a client. Also, vet your allies. Check their track record. Marcus researched the influencer's posts. Try this week: build one strong bridge. Theme 4: bend with the battlefield. Another big idea: adaptability. Greene says life's terrain is always shifting: new rivals, sudden crises, unexpected opportunities. If you're stubborn, sticking to old plans, you'll break. Strategic thinkers bend, using the terrain to their advantage. My brother, Leo, mastered this. He ran a small bookstore, thriving until a big chain opened nearby. Sales tanked, and Leo panicked, clinging to his old model: cozy readings, niche books. It wasn't working. Then he adapted. He saw locals loved community, so he turned his shop into a hub: open mics, book clubs, even a cafe corner. He used social media to hype events. Customers came back, and his store became a local gem. Leo didn't fight the change, he danced with it. Greene's point is that strategy means working with what's there. Don't curse the battlefield, use its hills, rivers, and traps to win. Flexibility is your sword. Real-life story: I had to adapt when my company downsized. I was a marketer, but my role shrank. Instead of sulking, I learned data analytics, a hot skill. It got me a better job. Another friend, Aisha, was a chef whose restaurant closed during a lockdown. She pivoted to online cooking classes, using Zoom. It kept her afloat and built a following. How to apply it: assess your terrain. For a challenge, like Leo's bookstore or my job, list what's changed and what's available. Leo saw community demand, I saw analytics trends. Write one way to adapt. Another tip: brainstorm, plan BS. List 3 backup moves if your main plan fails. Leo had events as a fallback, Aisha had classes. I had freelance gigs ready. Also, learn one new skill for your terrain, like Leo's social media or my analytics. Try this for a current shift, you'll feel like a shapeshifter. Theme 5: fight for a greater cause. Finally, Greene says the strongest strategies serve something bigger than you. Fighting for ego or petty wins drains you. A cause, a legacy, a community, a vision, gives you unbreakable drive. My friend Nina showed me this. She was a corporate trainer, good but unfulfilled, chasing bonuses. Then she volunteered to train teachers in underfunded schools. It wasn't about money, it was about giving kids a chance, like she'd needed as a kid. She worked late, built curriculums, faced pushback, but never quit. Her cause made her fierce. Now she runs a nonprofit, fueled by that fire. Greene's idea is that a why bigger than yourself makes you a force. Whether it's family, justice, or growth, anchor your battles to it, and you'll fight harder, smarter, longer. Real-life story: I felt this writing this script. I wasn't just summarizing, I wanted to inspire you, to share tools that helped me. That purpose kept me going through late nights. Another example: my uncle, Sam, was a mechanic who fixed cars for free in his neighborhood. It wasn't profit, it was pride in his community. It earned him respect and loyalty. How to apply it: define your why. Write one thing bigger than you that you're fighting for, like Nina's kids or my inspiration. Let it guide one action this week. Nina trained one teacher, I posted this video. Another tip: share your cause. Tell someone, it makes it real. Sam told his neighbors, and they spread the word. Also, do a cause check. Monthly, ask, is my fight tied to my why? Nina dropped paid gigs that felt hollow. Try it, your cause is your fuel. We've marched through a lot today, forging your mindset, studying opponents, building alliances, bending with the terrain, and fighting for a cause. These ideas from the 33 strategies of war are like armor, shielding you in life's battles and arming you to win. This book rewired how I face the world, less frantic, more deliberate, ready to claim my ground. I hope it's lighting that fire in you. Here's your challenge: pick one strategy and act this week. Pause and plan when chaos hits. Study a rival's moves. Reach out to an ally. Adapt to a change. Write your why. These aren't just steps, they're your war cries. Picture yourself a month from now, calmer, sharper, fighting for what's yours. That's the power of strategy. It's not about crushing others, it's about mastering your path. So, go out there. Be cunning. Be fierce. Be you. If this resonated, drop a comment. What's one move you're making? Let's keep this battle alive. Until next time, fight smart, and conquer your wars.